Welcome back. Now what we need to do is that we need to insert a few tables. We need to create a few tables in the database in the PHP project uh, database. And to do this, I have here these tables. I have this SQL code. You need to select the database. Click on PHP project, which is this database, and then click on SQL, and then you need to paste this code. Let me walk you through this code. This code is SQL code that's going to insert four tables. The first table is the product. The second table is the sales. The third table is the employee. And the last table is the admin. So the product will contain obviously the name, the ID, all of these things. The sales also will contain the user ID, the employee name, the quantity, etc. The employee will also contain the ID, name, email, etc. And also the admin will contain the ID, name, email, password. And then I'm gonna provide this code to you, or you can pause now and you can pause the video and type this out if you want, or you can get the code. I'm gonna give this code to you, and then click on go, and this is gonna insert four tables. If you click here on the database, you should find that we have here admin, we have employee, we have sales, we have many tables. Let me insert here for the employee. Let me insert a few employees. You need to select the employee table and then click on insert, and you can insert here the name. The ID, you need to leave the ID empty, and then the name. Let me here insert a name, and email. I'm gonna say here email, and also the image. The image is one.jpg. Remember, JPEG, because in the project the image in the assets, the first image was one.jpg, which is an image of a person. Therefore, you need here to say in the database you need to say one.jpg. And then we have the title. The title, let me say here software engineer. And then the role, I'm going to say here web developer. And then the status, I'm going to say active. And that's it. You just need to click on go, and this is going to insert a new employee. And you need to do this to insert many employees. Similarly for the not the employee, for, let me click here on the database one more time. For the sales and for the product, let me click on the product. For the product, we also need to insert a few products. I'm going to click on insert, and then I'm going to here insert a few products. I'm going to say here shoes. I'm going to say white shoes, and then the category is shoes. The description, I'm going to say this white shoes. And then the image was, remember, in the project, the image was product1.jpg. So I'm going to say here product1.jpg. And then the price, let me say 155. The quantity is, let's say we have 10. And then you just need to click on go. And this is going to insert a new product. And then you need to click on insert to insert as many, or you need to insert many products, because we need to add many products, at least 10 or something like this. Similarly for the sales, for example, here I'm going to say insert, but you need to know the ID of the person. For example, here if you go back to the employee table, you'll find that this employee that we just created has an ID 1, so we need to use this ID in the sales here. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on insert, and I'm going to first need to keep the ID empty. For the user ID, we need to use a real user ID. So the only user ID we have right now is 1, because that person that I just created has an ID of 1. The name of that employee was John. The quantity, let's say that John sold 5 shoes, and the price, let's say for each one is 155, and then the total is 5 multiplied by 155. So here 5 multiplied by 5, let me make the calculation quickly here. 5, and then 5 multiplied by 5 is another 5, 7, I think 7, 5, I'm not sure, but let me say here 755 for now. And here the date, you can select here a date. You can select any date you want. Let me here select any date, random. I'm going to select a random date. And then I'm going to click on go. And this is going to insert here, it's going to insert this in the sales table. So if you go to the sales table now, and if you check the tables, you will find that data has been inserted.